Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming here. If you're a returner, thank you for coming back. If you're new, my name's Alexis. Welcome to my channel. I'm gonna quickly dive into this. As you can tell by the title, this video is going to be about the January 2018 BoxyCharm box here. The theme is obviously a rock 2018. It's got like a rocker vibe. I tried to channel my inner rocker chick. But yes, that's what I'm gonna be doing on this video. I'm gonna be showing you all the products, how I use them, what my thoughts are, all that. So if you're new, please subscribe, please like, all that, comment, and if you're a returner, do the same, like and comment, and let's just get started in this unboxing. The first product I'm gonna try, which is why I don't have any foundation on, I have zilch on my face, girl. Zero. Okay? It is the Pores No More Luminizing Primer by Dr. Brandt. Now, I typically don't go for like luminizing primers, but I actually got a facial yesterday and she was saying that my skin is a little bit dry. So I was like, well, perfect timing. So it looks like it has like a tint to it actually. I wonder how that's gonna show up on my face here. But let's see. Let's see if I can smell. Okay, I can smell. I can smell. It feels whipped. So let's see. Now my skin's already like luminous, so I'm not really sure how this is gonna like help. But it does feel very moisturizing. That I will say. First like opinions is it just looks just like I'm glowy now. So maybe if you have dry skin, like actual dry skin like all the time, I bet you this is gonna be very good for you. But I'm actually gonna use a mattifying primer, or sorry, foundation to see if I actually look more glowy. So I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty foundation because I know this is extremely matte, so I'm gonna go in with this guy. If you guys watched my 2017 favorites, you know that this was one of my favorite foundations because it does cover and it's matte, but it's not too matte. It's just great. Absolutely great. And yes, if you guys are wondering, I'm just getting over a cold. I'm really thankful it's not the flu, but it's definitely a cold. And mind you, I haven't gotten like sick in like over 2 years, so I'm starting to think because I'm getting older, guys. I'm getting older. Things go down the drain when you get older. First, like thought or look of this, I should say. I look a little bit more glowy, just like a tad bit more glowy. This is a primer that I would probably use in the winter because in the summer, your girl already has a natural luminous glow, and that is called oil. But honestly, I would definitely recommend this for those of you who have dry skin all the time, but it does show through this foundation, I will say that. Next in the box of this month, this product actually kind of freaked me out because I was like, how are you gonna have a brow pencil that's universal? But apparently it's a universal brow pencil. You have the two ends here, just like every brow pencil out there. It is by It Cosmetics, if I didn't mention that. I'm literally like reading it's literally a universal eyebrow pencil developed with plastic surgeons. Okay. It Cosmetics is this #1 word, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's a universal transforming shade, adjusts to all hair colors based on pressure. Okay. It's exclusive overall oval tip, mimics the look of real hair, and it includes a built-in grooming spoolie brush for polished perfection. So I'm guessing, like it says, the harder that I press, the darker it's going to get. So let's get a mirror. So I got pretty dark brows. I mean, I have dark hair, so let's see if this is gonna actually match my skin tone here. So far not too bad. I definitely don't hate it, but it is true, like the more pressure, the darker it's going to be. So that's kind of cool. If you don't have, I would say if you have like blonde hair or stuff like that, like I don't think this is gonna work for you. But if you're definitely a brunette for sure, like this is going to work for you for sure. One thing I do dislike, I will say now that I'm done with the brow pencil, the tip I would prefer it just a little bit thinner. It gets kind of chubby, but I mean, I like the concept. I think it's kind of cool that it gets darker the harder you push it. I don't know, I think it's just kind of cool. But I will say, if you have like a blonde blonde hair, red hair, forget it. I don't think it's gonna work for you. So definitely in the brunette family, this is definitely going to work. So I just don't think it's a universal brow product. I just don't think it is. So I'm just gonna quickly conceal now since I don't have any concealer and that's not in the box this month. So I will be right back. Alright, so now that we have some concealer, a little more normal now, set all that to, I'm gonna go in with the next item, which is the Glam Metals palette by Crown Cosmetics. Did we get, I think it's my first Crown Cosmetic palette. This is the inside of the palette. I think it's really cute. It has like a little guitar thingy as like a mirror, so that's really cute. I will say the palette itself, I am not crazy for. Just gonna be very, very honest. It's not a palette that I could just take with me in my bag and call it a day. I understand the theme of the box is rock and roll-esque type thing, but I'm always looking for palettes that I can just grab, take, go, be happy. This is not one of them, so I'm gonna have to use another palette to kind of get my eye makeup started here. I'm actually gonna go in with one of the BoxyCharm palettes that we did receive this actually last year. It's the Pure Cosmetics palette here, and I'm just gonna have to start with some of these shades. I'm just gonna set my concealer and stuff with like a nice bone colored shade, I guess. Just kind of put that over. I just want to make sure that there's no stickiness happening on the eyes. So to have kind of like a transition shade going on here, I'm going to probably use a mixture of these two, which this shade is Socialite and this shade is Gala. Use those two a little bit to kind of just have something going here because there is obviously nothing in this palette. It's a transition shade. The only shade that is matte in this palette, I'm just gonna let y'all know, is this black, which I've been watching a few videos and this isn't a true black, but I'll show you why it's not a true black a little bit later. As I'm looking at this palette, I'm gonna stick to more of like the warmer shimmers, so definitely, put it that way, definitely Rebel. Love this gold coppery color. So Rebel, Wild Thing, very pretty. Maybe I'll do the Wicked, I like that too. These greens and stuff I'm not gonna hit today, wasn't feeling it. And it's cold today, so I was like, why not? Let's use some of these shimmers. So I know the rule of makeup is to never use a shimmer in the crease, but we're gonna do that today. We're gonna break the rules, okay? So I'm gonna start with Wild Thing from this palette. So I'm just gonna kind of pack this on the outer portion of my eye and blend. Okay, pigment, hello. So the next shade I really want to try is this black. Like I said, I've seen some people already use this shade and it's kind of like a grayish color when they blend it out. So I'm just gonna pack it first and then I'm gonna see where this leads me. And that one is called Black Metal. I'm just gonna take it on a nice little pencil brush here. See, it looks very dark when you put it on first. And I'm just going to pack it on the lash line here. Again, I didn't know where I was going with this look. I'm just gonna be very, very honest with y'all. And I kind of start to blend it with my pencil brush, but then I go back in with a smaller brush and then just blend that out. See, it's a nice soft color, and then we can always go back in with this brush and just lightly blend. And now to go back into this palette so that I can utilize this palette a little bit more, I'm going to go in with this color Rebel, and I'm going to place that all over my lid, basically, and just be a rebel. Isn't that cute? That was cute. That was. Any shimmer that I always use, take it on my brush. Looks really pretty. Spray it with some Fix Plus. Tip, make sure you don't have anything electrical under you because, you know, safety first, people. Safety first. Ooh. Okay, now that is pretty. I'm gonna leave the inner corner a little bit bare. Alright, so this is like a little eye look that I did here. I'm going to quickly, off camera, put my lashes and some mascara. Maybe I'll do a liner. I'll see how I feel, and then I will be right back. So I just put some lashes on. I put a little bit of liquid liner just kind of where like the lash band was to kind of give it like a nice seamless effect here. And yeah, I looked really up close to the shadow, and honestly it didn't look that bad. So I'm actually like pretty impressed. Our next item on or in the BoxyCharm is going to be this Pure Cosmetics The Complexion Authority. Inside looks like this. I cover the mirror if you guys don't realize, so that it doesn't, you know, where it like the reflection doesn't bother y'all. But this is what it looks like inside. It's got a blush type shade, highlight, bronzer. I will say they're all shimmery. I don't like a shimmery bronzer, but I'm definitely going to try out the highlight. So I'm just gonna go in with a bronzer that I know will not fail me, which is my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. And I'm just gonna take that a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna get a different brush. Again, if you like shimmery bronzers, then that bronzer in there is going to work lovely for you. I just don't like it personally. I don't like shimmery bronzers. Always remember to bronze the neck as well and the jawline. Makes you look skinny. And I don't know one woman that doesn't want to appear skinnier. So now that I'm bronzed, I will go in with the highlight shade. This is called Afterglow. I'm gonna use my handy dandy Sigma F35, which is the tapered highlighter brush. Okay, that's the highlight for sure. Wow. Okay, and not bad. Ooh, wow. Okay, that's just super creamy. Okay, only picky. I'm just being a little picky today. But my only little picky thing is it's a little bit chunky. But overall, I mean, that's a pretty highlight. And then the last product that I have in this box is going to be the Girlactik matte lip paint, and I will see the color in Posh. I'm just going to quickly line my lips with the universal lip liner that I always use, which is NYX lip pencil in Natural. I'm gonna take this color. Looks like a really pretty color. See? I think it's gonna go good with this look. I really do. That's a really pretty lip color, if you don't say so. Alright guys, so this is the final look here that I created using all of the goodies in my month's, or this month's, BoxyCharm box here. I will say, I like how I was able to make things work. I think this highlighter is just, besides it being just a little bit too chunky and a little bit too glittery, I think it's still very pretty. I love this lip color. It's actually, even though it's matte, and you know me, I'm anti-matte, it's very comfortable. The brow product, again, it works for people who have darker hair, the darker brows. If you are a blonde hair girl or you are a redhead, I don't think this is gonna work for you, but for everybody else, I think it's a hit. The luminizing primer is decent. I am luminous underneath. Again, I'd have to try this out during the summer months and see how it really makes me look, because I feel like this is not going to be something I turn to all the time. But the other Dr. Brandt's Pore No More pore filling one, if they can send me a full size one of that BoxyCharm, your girl would love it. Just a suggestion, that's all. And then of course the Glam Metals palette by Crown Cosmetics. Again, I don't think this is a complete palette. This is a good palette to have, I would say, in addition to your collection. I just don't think this is a complete palette. I can't take this with me to travel or, you know, go anywhere like that. So I gotta say, I can't give it a 10 out of 10, but I do like how everything blended. I love the shades. It's nice. I just needed a full palette. But regardless, I will be using it at some point. I really want to try to use these blues somehow, some way in a makeup tutorial. So I'll have to play around with those. And that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial slash review slash box unboxing slash try on. And I will catch you on the next video. Again, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And I will see you guys later. Peace.